Iqbal Chowdhury, who's the advisor to the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, with me on the phone line. And as you are aware, we have been looking at the responses from the people of Afghanistan, Bhutan and Bangladesh since yesterday when we saw the SAARC summit called off. Iqbal Chowdhury, advisor to the Bangladesh Prime Minister. Are you there, Mr. Chowdhury? Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
Mr. Chowdhury, we've seen the situation.
Yes.
Bangladesh is also a victim of terrorism. And today, India has carried out surgical strikes by its army in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, successful military strikes. In your view, is there any other alternative? I mean, when we have in the process dismantled terror camps, we have killed terrorists, and when the Pakistani army tried to protect some of these terrorists and defend them, then some Pakistani army men have also been killed. I'd like your responses on the Indian government's response, vis-a-vis the terrorist groups in Pakistan.
Yes, the dispute is a bilateral dispute between the two sovereign countries, that is India and Pakistan. And on the Kashmir issue, it had been a long continued dispute, and there had been periodical violation from the other side. And Bangladesh always believed that any aggression or attack on the sovereignty or the independence and the legal right of a third country is not acceptable. And Bangladesh always feel that any country must honor and respect the sovereignty of another third country. And here we are seeing that these terrorist activities or any violent activities violating the sovereign rights of a country is internationally condemned. And Bangladesh also, similarly, Bangladesh government had condemned this type of incidents for any time, wherever it is happening. And you know that in Bangladesh side also, there had been, since the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, she came to power, she made it very clear and unequivocal that the Bangladesh soil would not be allowed by any terrorist group to plan or to organize any attack on a third country, particularly on the Indian side. And she had been very committed on this point, that zero tolerance to any type of these activities. And India has got all right, legal right, internationally accepted right to make a response to any attack on her sovereignty or on her soil. So I think that Indian government, Indian people, they have all right to rebuff and to combat any type of aggression from any quarter, whether it is from the neighboring countries or any other country. And Bangladesh always feel that in this type of things there should be restraint from all sides, because we believe that in the SAARC, South Asian countries, we need to live in a peaceful environment, honoring the sovereign rights of each member countries. And SAARC had that spirit, but recently we have been seeing that this spirit is being violated by this type of aggressive activities, and we always oppose this type of activities.
Mr. Iqbal Chowdhury, I thank you on behalf of all the people of India for your support on the principled stand on how we need to take on terrorism. And Mr. Chowdhury, you are aware that your country has also accused Pakistan of meddling in your internal affairs. You have repeatedly accused Pakistan of meddling in your affairs, including arming homegrown groups in your country. And you know that they interfered also in the trials held in Bangladesh against those who colluded in the genocide of 3 million people in 1971. Should Pakistan get the message right now? The calling off of the SARC and the decisive military action by India, should Pakistan mend its ways?
You see, SARC had been deemed and had been formed to promote peace in this region and to promote understanding in this region. And we, from the Bangladesh side, we believe that to promote peace, understanding, and regional cooperation, each member countries must honor the interest, sentiment, and the sovereign spirit of every country. And any violation of this type of this spirit would hamper the regional cooperation, and it will make the existence of SARC uncertain. And as you say that we have our dispute with Pakistan, and we had repeatedly protested, condemned the way Pakistan particularly issued statements every time when there had been the trial and the perpetrator during the war crimes in 1971, our liberation war, they had been tried and hanged. They issued statements condemning us. We believe that this tantamounts the interference and interference on the judicial independence in our country, and it goes against the sentiment of our people also.
Mr. Chowdhury, this is very, very important news development. Your support at this time, I think the people of India will appreciate deeply the position taken by the government and the people of Bangladesh. Iqbal Chowdhury, our deepest thanks, and I thank you for talking to me at this time, this afternoon. Thank you very much. Bangladesh के information minister हमारे साथ हैं, Hasanul Haq. Good afternoon, Mr. Haq.
Yes, thank you very much.
A lot of support coming in. We spoke to the advisor to the Bangladesh Prime Minister some time back, supporting the Indian government's right to act against terrorism. I'd like to hear a response as well, sir. Mr. Haq.
We are closely watching the developments of Pakistan and India, and especially on the line of control. So at the moment, Bangladesh is closely watching and monitoring the whole situation. Reports are coming in, so we are monitoring the situations, and then we'll take our formal position after evaluating all the details.
Right.
And on the question of terrorism, we are with India in tackling terrorism, and we think that Pakistan is harboring terrorism and exporting terrorism. That is a very bad thing for a neighborly country, and that is why the SARC process has been disturbed. So we think that it is time now to take a final decision regarding terrorism.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your support, Hasanul Haq.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your support.